everyone, I'm Amber from The Sensible Mama, and I am here to do something for you called 5 Ways Wednesdays. I'm going to be making a new video every week, and the goal is to try to show you 5 ways each week that will make your life easier, simpler, or just more enjoyable. So I'm going to be showing you hacks, tips, and tricks for doing things in a better and simpler way. So today I'm going to walk you through 5 different things you can do with the Jujube Be Quick, and hopefully you'll find this helpful. So let's get started. The first bag I'm going to show you is the brand new nautical print. This is called the Navigator, and I've got this bag packed as a little mommy clutch bag. I love to carry a Quick as a purse whenever I'm out and about. It's quick and easy. I've never really been a big purse person, so this is the perfect size for me. I keep the clutch handle attached here. I can throw it over my shoulder, or I can put it in my elbow if I want to wear it like dainty style, I guess. But what I have packed in here are just things that I would need in a regular day, just running around, perhaps without my baby. So the first thing I have packed in here is a Jujube medium-sized set piece with the short strap attached. This I've been using as kind of a wallet, and I tend to be the kind of person who puts bags inside of bags. So just to keep everything that's sort of wallet related separate from everything else in this bag, I like to keep this one in there just packed with special little things. So in here I have my, I guess it's a card slot holder. I love this thing. I toss it in any of my medium set pieces, and it's just got my ID in it and all of my cards, and it's got a little zipper place for carrying cash. Also in my medium set piece, I have a small set piece. So we're 3 levels deep at this point. I've got my Quick, my medium set piece, and my small set piece, but this is just how I do things. Inside the small set piece, I have cosmetics. The remainder of stuff that's in this bag is not necessarily cosmetic, but just things that I would want to have with me when I'm out and about. I would also always have my phone put in here, and it fits very nicely. I have an iPhone 6 Plus, and it fits perfectly with lots of room to spare inside of the Be Quick. So in here I also have a little anchor print tissue case. I keep some lotion because skin gets dry when you have allergies. So this is a really great fragrance. This is called Hello Beautiful, and it's from Bath & Body Works. I love it. It's a very fresh, clean scent. And then lastly, what I have in here is my pill case. I keep this with me just in case I need something for allergies or for a headache. It's great to have my little pill case tucked in there inside this inner zip pocket of the Be Quick. And the last thing that I carry inside here when I have this packed as a mommy clutch is this really cool bag holder. So I love these little bag holders because you can set them on the side of the table and you can hang your bag right off of the side there. I know you can't see the whole bag, but it hangs perfectly. It keeps your bag off of the floor and off of the table. So if you're like me and you like to baby your bags, these little bag holders are a great thing to have. You can get them on Amazon for just a couple of dollars, and they hold up great. So that was everything that I had packed in my Be Quick for using as a mommy clutch. The next thing that I'll show you is a Be Quick packed as a car bag for a manual breast pump. So a Be Quick is great for keeping your manual pump because you can fit everything that you need right inside of here. Just to give you a peek inside the bag, here's everything that I have packed. So in here I have my Medela manual pump. I have it deconstructed because you can't fit the pump all put together inside the Quick. But it's really quick and easy to assemble. I just have the bottle here with the lid because this is how I'm going to collect the milk, and then I can store the lid back on it when I'm done. So I can put the manual pump together like so. I've got the handle in here as well. And now I have a manual pump all set and ready to go to pump whenever I need to. In here I also have a bottle because I don't like to feed my son from the Medela bottles. He doesn't like them for some reason. So I have a pump that my son likes, so I can transfer the milk from the pump into the bottle and feed him right away. And then lastly, in the interior zipper pocket of this bag, I keep some Medela pump wipes. So that way, once I'm all finished, I can wipe down all the pieces of the pump, get it nice and clean. It's not, you know, maybe not sterilized just yet, but at least it's clean so that I can know that it's not gross until I get it home and I can clean it out. So that's what I use this quick for. This is the Peekaboo print. It's a Hello Kitty and Jujube Be collaboration. It's got a gorgeous red interior, and I just love it for keeping my manual pump in the car. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna walk you through is my absolute favorite use for a Be Quick. This is a diaper bag clutch that I have put together here. I showed you in my last video that I like to keep a separately packed bag inside of my big diaper bag so that when it's time to change a diaper and maybe I have to run to the restroom if we're in a restaurant, I don't want to drag my entire diaper bag in there with me because that can be a little frustrating. So instead, I keep all of my diapering needs put inside of a little clutch like this, and I can just grab it out of my bag, run to the restroom, and get my son changed. This bag, the way I have it packed right now, makes an awesome baby shower gift. I've noticed that a lot of moms make the same mistake I made when I first became a mom, which is they buy this enormous bag and they just toss all of their things into the big bag, and when they're ready to change a diaper, they're clawing around inside the bag trying to find what they need. So I love to show new moms that using the bag in bag in bag system is really, really helpful, and it keeps you organized. So I recently gave this exact gift to a friend of mine, and she's really excited to start using it, and I think it's going to work out well for her. So what I have inside of this bag is everything that I would need to go change my son if we were out and about. And this thing holds a ton. I currently only have one cloth diaper in here, but I can usually fit about 2 of the all-in-one diapers that we use and my wet bag, so it's great. So the first thing I have in here is my wet bag for collecting soiled diapers in. So this doesn't quite fit back into the Quick after there's a diaper in it, in my experience. So I usually toss this back into my big diaper bag when I'm done with it, but it fits nicely inside the Be Quick without a diaper in it. I also have one Bum Genius all-in-one cloth diaper. I have a onesie for my son, just in case when I go to change him I discover that he's soiled his onesie. I can go ahead and change him from right inside this clutch. Next, I have a booty pod. This thing is great. I like to keep a big case of wipes inside either my car or in my bigger diaper bag, but a booty pod is a really great way to keep just a few wipes with you. It's nice and sleek and lean. It keeps your wipes nice and wet. They don't dry out in here or anything, and it fits so well in the Quick that you can just toss it in here and have a few to take with you when it's time for a diaper change. So I always keep a booty pod inside my Be Quick that's made for diapering. The next thing that I have is a disposable change pad. This one is the Munchkin brand. I made the mistake of not getting these at first, and I was really frustrated the first time I grabbed my clutch to go do a diaper change, and I realized that the change pad was in my diaper bag, and I didn't have something with me, and I didn't want to put my son on the kind of like gross changing thing that they have in the bathroom. So it's great to toss one of these disposable changing pads inside your Be Quick and take it with you. You can toss it if it gets dirty and just put another one in here when you're done with it. The next thing that I have is some diaper rash treatment. This is compatible for cloth diapers, so I didn't know when I first started cloth diapering that you have to use a special kind of diaper rash cream. So it's really important that you get a kind that is compatible with your cloth diapers if you're thinking of cloth diapering. So that's what I have in here. And lastly, I have some baby powder because you just need it. Inside the internal zipper, I have just some things that I might need while I'm doing a diaper change. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm in the bathroom changing my son is kind of the only time during the day I get to look in a mirror. So I've just stashed some things inside the internal zipper pocket that I might need if I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror. So I always keep some floss in there just in case you notice you got some funkiness going on in your teeth. I have some neutral lip gloss that kind of, it doesn't stand out too much, so it'll match with anything that I have that I'm wearing that day. I have Aquaphor lip gloss for in case my lips are chapped. Some eyeliner, because I tend to always be rubbing my eyes and then I mess up my eyeliner, so I like to have that with me. And then the bathroom diaper changes are always where I discovered when I have the, you know, spit up in my hair, or my son has created a rat's nest in my hair by like running his fingers through it, and that's, you know, all magical. So I always make sure that I keep some hair ties and a bobby pin with me inside the zipper pocket here in case I need to toss my hair up in a ponytail because it's looking nasty. And then on the side, I just keep a little pocket back from Bath and Body Works so that in case you're in one of those bathrooms where every single sink is out of soap, you can just really quickly sanitize your hands with this. And it just sits on the outside of the clutch and it looks really cute and it's convenient. So this is the Empress print from Jujube Be. I love this print. It goes with almost everything. It's got the beautiful gold hardware on it. I just love it. Oh, one thing that I wanted to add is it's really easy to turn this into a bag for disposable diapering if you don't do cloth diapering. The only thing that I would do different is you would throw some disposables in here rather than the cloth diaper. Instead of the wet bag, you might throw some of these disposable scented deodorized trash bags in case you need to toss out a dirty diaper. And then some just regular diaper rash cream if you don't want to use the slightly more expensive cloth diapering cream. So if you're wanting to turn this into a baby shower gift and the person you're giving it for is not cloth diapering, you can do it this way and it works out just as well. Okay, the next bag that I'll show you is a bag that I've packed as sort of an activity bag for my 4-month-old. If you have older kids, you might pack this up a little bit differently, but I've packed this just for things that I know will keep him entertained. If we're out somewhere and he's suddenly had enough and I can't get out of there quickly, I want to have some things just to keep him entertained so that he doesn't have a fit and kind of ruin the night. So since we're teething, one of the things that I have in here is a little teething ring with a clip attached to it. So if my son starts really gnawing on his hand or seeming grumpy or uncomfortable, I can clip this to his shirt and let him work on his gums a little bit since those teeth are trying to come in. I keep a little noisy toy for him, just that can keep him entertained. It jingles and makes car noises and things like that, and my son just absolutely loves this toy. So if I can jingle this in front of him for a little while, I might get a few more minutes of entertainment. I have in here a sensory cube that I made for my son. If you go on Pinterest and you look up DIY sensory cube or sensory block, you can find all kinds of great ideas for creating a sensory cube. But this thing is great. My son adores it. I like to give it to him when we're in church or someplace where he has to be really quiet. And this will really keep him entertained. It's got lots of different textures and feelings on it. He can spin this around. He can kind of grasp at these buttons. And he just really enjoys it. So I found that of all the toys that I've paid money for, this that I put together myself on the cheap, actually seems to entertain him the most. And it fits inside of here, even with all the other things that I have packed in this bag. So this is great. I have a hand puppet. We call this Mr. Piggy Pot. I don't know how he got that name, but these little hand puppets can really keep my son entertained. So especially if we're at a restaurant, we're waiting for the food and he's really had enough of it, I can do the little hand puppet routine and it really seems to keep him calm. And the last thing that I have in the main part of This Be Quick is just a little book for my son. You know, nothing extravagant because he's 4 months old, but sometimes this is just enough to keep him occupied for a few minutes longer until I can get him somewhere where he'll be a little bit more happy. So that was a lot to fit into this quick. I was really excited to see that all these things would fit in there, especially something as boxy as a sensory cube like this. So these bags hold a lot more than you might think that they would hold just by looking at them. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to show you today is a bag that I've packed as an outdoor activities bag. This is the Jujube Be Tokidoki collaboration print called Donatella's Sweet Shop. I love this print. It's so precious. It's one of my favorites. And even though I have a boy, I still have lots and lots of bags in this print. I really think, side note, those of us who are boy moms, we need to get over this idea that we have to carry boy colored prints. I was like that at first, and I've really started to realize that it doesn't make any sense. People ask me, oh, do you have a little girl? And I say, no, he's a boy. And they say, well, why do you have that pink bag? I'm like, well, he's not a girl, but I am, and I'm the one carrying it, so I'm going to carry what I like. So I love this print even though I have a boy, and I've really enjoyed carrying it. The way that I have this bag packed is as an outdoor activity bag. My husband and I often find ourselves on the weekends maybe trying to figure out what to do, and all of a sudden we'll come up with the idea for an outdoor activity. We want to get our son outside and get lots of vitamin D, and I want to do it quickly because usually we're really excited about whatever idea we just had and we want to get out the door. So I always keep this quick packed with outdoor needs for my son so that I can toss it in the car and we can go, we can do whatever we wanted to do outside. So I just have a few things packed in here. The first thing that I have is a little hat for my son. This just keeps the sun off of his head and neck and shoulders so that he doesn't get sunburnt. So I love this style of hat. Even though it may look silly, it's really, really functional for keeping the sun off of my baby. The next thing that I have are some little baby sunglasses. My son is a little bit too small for the Babyators, so we don't have a pair of those yet. But I got these sunglasses off of Amazon, and they have been amazing. They come with 2 different size straps, so you can actually strap this on your baby's head. They're adjustable, so as your baby grows, you can fit it to his head. And they stay on really well, surprisingly, even when your child is kind of moving their head around or rubbing their head against the back of the car seat. They stay on pretty well. My baby only fussed probably the first time that I put these on him, and ever since then he's really enjoyed them and done well with them. So those are always in there because my son just tends to be sensitive to the sun. We have some Baby Ganix insect repellent, some Baby Ganix sunscreen, and then the last thing that I have tucked away in here is some insect repellent for my husband and I, because again, down south there just always seems to be bugs. So we always make sure that we have those things packed up in our outdoor bag, ready to go at all times, so that when we have a great idea of something fun to do out, we can just grab it and go. So that is 5 ways to pack a Jujube Be quick. I hope that you found this helpful. If you like this video, please click subscribe and like it down below. I'm going to be putting out a new 5 Ways Wednesday every Wednesday. I've got lots of great ideas coming your way. So I hope to see you next week, and have a great one. I'll see you soon.